You have been letting shade stop you. Every single season, you look at that dim corner of your yard, that stretch beneath the old oak tree, that narrow strip along the north-facing fence, and you tell yourself the same lie every gardener tells themselves: nothing will grow there. You have probably even tried once or twice, planted something full of hope, watched it struggle and sulk, and walked away convinced that shade is the enemy of a productive garden. But here is the truth that most gardening channels are not telling you: shade is not your enemy. Your plant selection is. And that mistake has been costing you harvests, beauty, and real food from your own backyard, season after season. Today, that changes. Because there are 11 vegetables, real, productive, incredibly useful vegetables that do not just tolerate shade. They actually prefer it. They grow better in it, taste better because of it, and in some cases, shade is the very thing that protects them from bolting, bitterness, and failure. By the end of this video, you are going to look at every shady corner of your garden differently. You are going to see possibilities where you once saw nothing. And stay with me, because number 7 on this list produces one of the most surprising harvests you can pull from a low-light space. Most experienced gardeners do not even realize this one is possible. Vegetable 1, lettuce. Most gardeners grow lettuce in full sun and then spend the entire summer watching it bolt, turn bitter, and collapse in the heat before they can harvest even half of what they planted. Here is what experienced growers figured out long ago: lettuce is a cool season crop that has been quietly begging you to put it in the shade. When you move lettuce to a spot that receives 3 to 4 hours of dappled or indirect light per day, something remarkable happens. The leaves stay tender far longer, the bitterness never arrives, and your harvest window stretches from weeks into months. Lettuce thrives in loose, well-draining soil rich in organic matter, with a soil pH sitting comfortably between 6.0 and 7.0. It needs consistent moisture, never waterlogged, but never allowed to dry out completely, and it performs beautifully in USDA zones 4 through 9. Plants typically reach 6 to 12 inches tall and spread 8 to 12 inches wide, with most varieties ready to harvest in 45 to 60 days. The single biggest mistake gardeners make with lettuce is planting it in the same location year after year without refreshing the soil, which depletes nitrogen quickly and leads to stunted, pale leaves. Before every planting, work a generous layer of compost into the top 6 inches of soil, and you will never deal with that disappointment again. Lettuce grown in shade is quieter, slower, and infinitely more rewarding than anything you have struggled to keep alive in the summer sun. Vegetable 2, spinach. If lettuce is the gentle introduction to shade gardening, spinach is where things get serious. Spinach is one of the most nutrient-dense crops you can grow, packed with iron, magnesium, folate, and antioxidants, and yet most gardeners are growing it wrong. They plant it in full sun in late spring, and by the time the soil warms up, the spinach has already shot upward into seed production, producing leaves so bitter they are almost inedible. Shade is the solution most people never try. In a spot that receives 3 to 5 hours of indirect light, spinach slows down in exactly the right way. It stays in its vegetative stage longer, producing dark, glossy, iron-rich leaves in a continuous harvest rather than a frantic sprint to the seed stalk. Spinach prefers slightly alkaline soil with a pH of 6.5 to 7.5, rich in nitrogen, and consistently moist. It grows best in USDA zones 3 through 9, reaches 6 to 12 inches in height, and is typically ready to harvest in 37 to 50 days. What most gardeners do not realize is that spinach, when grown in cool shade, can actually tolerate a light frost and continue producing well into late autumn, giving you fresh greens long after most of the garden has gone to sleep. The biggest mistake is planting spinach too late in the season and expecting shade alone to compensate for heat. Shade buys you time, but it cannot fight summer temperatures above 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Plant early, plant in shade, and harvest generously before the heat arrives. Vegetable 3, kale. Kale has a reputation for being tough, versatile, and almost impossible to kill, and in partial shade, that reputation is completely earned. What most gardeners do not realize is that kale grown in 3 to 5 hours of filtered light develops a slightly milder, more complex flavor than kale grown in intense full sun, where the leaves can turn tough and overpoweringly bitter. Shade softens kale in the best possible way. This is a cold hardy powerhouse that grows in USDA zones 7 through 10 as a perennial and in zones 3 through 6 as an annual. It prefers well-draining, fertile soil with a pH between 6.0 and 7.5, needs about 1 inch of water per week, and grows anywhere from 1 to 3 feet tall with a similar spread depending on the variety. Harvest typically begins 60 to 80 days after planting. The ecological benefit here is significant. Kale in partial shade attracts fewer aphids than sun-grown kale, meaning you deal with fewer pest pressures naturally. The biggest mistake is harvesting too aggressively too early. Always leave the central crown of leaves intact, harvest from the outer leaves working inward, and your kale plant will produce for many months without slowing down. Vegetable 4, Swiss chard. Swiss chard is the most visually dramatic vegetable you can grow in a shady space, and yet it is chronically underrated. The stems come in blazing ruby red, golden yellow, and pure white depending on the variety, and the wide, glossy leaves have a texture that is almost architectural. But here is what makes chard genuinely extraordinary in shade: those brilliant stem colors actually deepen in lower light conditions, making shade-grown chard more beautiful than anything you would find in a sun-drenched bed. Chard tolerates 2 to 6 hours of indirect light comfortably and performs best in fertile, well-draining soil with a pH between 6.0 and 7.0. It grows in USDA zones 3 through 10, reaches 12 to 24 inches in height, and is ready to harvest in 50 to 60 days. Water consistently and deeply, aiming for about 1 inch per week. Most gardeners do not know that Swiss chard is a biennial, meaning if you leave it in the ground over a mild winter, it will regrow the following spring without any effort from you at all. The biggest mistake is planting chard directly next to spinach in a shade bed without adequate spacing. Give each plant at least 12 inches to breathe, because chard leaves will crowd out everything around them if you are not paying attention. Vegetable 5, Arugula. Here is a plant that most gardeners completely abandon to full sun without realizing they are ruining it in the process. Arugula in full sun becomes unbearably spicy and peppery almost immediately, bolting within weeks of planting. But arugula grown in partial shade with 3 to 4 hours of gentle indirect light is a completely different culinary experience: nutty, complex, barely peppery, and so tender it practically melts. This is the insider information restaurant gardeners have been using for years. Arugula thrives in well-draining soil with a pH of 6.0 to 7.0, grows in USDA zones 3 through 11, and reaches 6 to 10 inches in height with a similar spread. It needs consistent moisture and is typically ready to harvest in as few as 30 to 40 days from seeding. What most gardeners do not realize is that arugula self-seeds prolifically if you allow even one plant to go to flower, meaning a single planting can generate a continuous supply of fresh arugula in your shade bed year after year without any effort. The biggest mistake is waiting too long to harvest. Pick arugula when the leaves are young, small, and dark green. Once they begin to look large and pale, the flavor has already peaked and is heading toward bitterness fast. Before we continue into the second half of this list, I need to ask you something directly. If you are not subscribed to this channel yet, where exactly are you getting this level of specific, zone-accurate, variety-specific gardening advice completely for free? We are talking about exact pH ranges, exact spacing, exact harvest windows, the kind of detail that used to cost you a consultation with a master gardener. Hit that subscribe button right now, because the vegetables coming up in the second half of this list are the ones even experienced gardeners consistently overlook, and you do not want to miss a single one. Vegetable 6, Peas. Most gardeners think of peas as a sun-loving crop, and that assumption is robbing them of one of the most productive shade vegetables available. Peas grow extraordinarily well in 3 to 5 hours of indirect or filtered light, and the slight temperature reduction that comes with shade actually extends their productive season significantly. In full sun, peas finish fast and the plants collapse in the heat. In shade, they linger beautifully, producing pods over a much longer window. Peas prefer cool, well-draining soil with a pH of 6.0 to 7.5, grow in USDA zones 3 through 11 depending on the variety, and climbing varieties can reach 5 to 6 feet in height, making them ideal for trellising along a shady fence. Bush varieties stay compact at 18 to 24 inches. Harvest begins 60 to 70 days after planting. What most gardeners do not realize is that peas fix nitrogen in the soil, meaning every shade bed where you grow peas becomes measurably richer in nutrients for every crop that follows. The biggest mistake is allowing peas to dry out during flowering. Water stress at that exact moment causes the flowers to drop without setting pods, and you lose your entire harvest. Keep the soil consistently moist from the moment you see the first flowers appear. Vegetable 7, Kale raab. This is the one I promised you at the beginning, and it genuinely surprises almost everyone. Kale raab, also known as sprouting broccoli or broccoli raab, is almost unknown among home gardeners despite being a staple of Italian cuisine for centuries. The plant produces dozens of small, tender flowering shoots that you harvest continuously over several weeks, and those shoots have a flavor earthy, slightly bitter, intensely savory that is unlike anything else in a home garden. What makes this so shocking is that Kale raab actually requires shade to perform at its best. In direct sun, it bolts almost immediately, producing flowers before the plant has any real substance. In 2 to 4 hours of indirect light, it develops slowly, builds robust stems, and then produces those tender shoots in a long, generous harvest. It grows in fertile, well-draining soil with a pH of 6.0 to 7.5, thrives in USDA zones 3 through 9, and reaches 12 to 24 inches in height. Harvest begins approximately 60 days after planting. Most gardeners do not realize that harvesting frequently every 2 to 3 days when the plant is active encourages even more shoot production rather than slowing it down. The biggest mistake is letting a single shot go to the flower. The moment you see yellow petals opening, harvest that shoot immediately. Once flowering begins, the plant shifts all energy into seed production, and the tender harvests disappear. Vegetable 8, Cilantro. Cilantro is the herb most home gardeners have given up on entirely, convinced it is impossible to grow without bolting. The truth is that cilantro is not difficult. It is simply intolerant of heat, and planting it in full sun during anything but the coolest weather is a guaranteed failure. Move it to shade, and everything changes. In 3 to 4 hours of indirect light, cilantro grows slowly, stays in leaf production far longer, and produces foliage that is more aromatic and flavorful than anything you find in a grocery store. It needs well-draining soil with a pH of 6.2 to 6.8, consistent moisture, and grows in USDA zones 3 through 11 as an annual. Plants reach 12 to 18 inches before they bolt and self-seed readily, meaning one intentional planting often becomes a self-sustaining colony in a shaded bed. What most gardeners do not realize is that cilantro roots called coriander are edible and have an earthy, complex flavor that is completely different from the leaf. Let one plant go to seed deliberately, collect those seeds, and you have both a spice and the next generation of plants from a single crop. The biggest mistake is overcrowding. Space cilantro at least 8 to 10 inches apart to ensure adequate airflow, because in humid, shaded conditions, overcrowded plants are extremely vulnerable to powdery mildew. Vegetable 9, Sorrel. If there is a vegetable on this list that defines the term underused, it is sorrel. This perennial leafy green produces lemony, tangy, bright-flavored leaves year after year from the same root system, requiring almost no effort once it is established. It is extraordinary in soups, sauces, and salads, and it performs brilliantly in 2 to 4 hours of dappled shade. Sorrel prefers moist, well-draining soil with a pH of 5.5 to 6.8, grows in USDA zones 4 through 9, and reaches 12 to 24 inches in height. Because it is perennial, a single planting provides harvests for 5 to 7 years or more. What most gardeners do not realize is that sorrel is one of the very first plants to emerge in spring, often producing fresh green leaves while snow is still melting, giving you a harvest window that no annual vegetable can match. The biggest mistake is failing to divide the plant every 3 to 4 years. Overcrowded sorrel clumps become woody, unproductive, and tough-leafed. Divide the root clump in early spring, replant the divisions, and each one will grow into a full, productive plant within a single season. Vegetable 10, mint. Mint is the vegetable, and yes, it absolutely qualifies as a culinary crop that thrives most aggressively in shade. In full sun, mint grows fast, but the leaves become small, tough, and less aromatic. In partial to full shade, with 2 to 4 hours of indirect light, mint slows down, concentrates its essential oils, and produces the most intensely fragrant, flavorful leaves you have ever tasted. Mint grows in nearly any soil type with a pH of 6.0 to 7.0, tolerates consistently moist conditions that would drown other plants, and grows in USDA zones 3 through 11. It spreads aggressively via underground runners and can reach 12 to 24 inches in height. The ecological benefit is significant. Mint flowers are beloved by bees, hoverflies, and beneficial insects that help control garden pests throughout the surrounding area. What most gardeners do not realize is that growing mint in containers and sinking those containers into a shaded bed prevents the aggressive spread without sacrificing any productivity. The biggest mistake is planting mint directly in open ground without containment of any kind. Within 2 seasons, it will have consumed the entire shade bed and will be extremely difficult to remove. Vegetable 11, Asian greens, bok choy, pak choy, tatsoi. The final entry on this list is not a single vegetable but an entire family of greens that performs magnificently in partial shade and yet remains almost completely overlooked by Western home gardeners. Bok choy, pak choy, and tatsoi are cool season brassicas that grow rapidly, harvest generously, and have a mild, slightly sweet flavor that works beautifully in stir-fries, soups, and raw salads. These greens thrive in 3 to 5 hours of indirect light, prefer rich, well-draining soil with a pH of 6.0 to 7.5, and grow in USDA zones 4 through 11 depending on the variety. They reach 6 to 18 inches in height, with tatsoi forming particularly beautiful, low, rosette-shaped plants that harvest over many weeks. Most varieties are ready in 45 to 60 days. What most gardeners do not realize is that tatsoi is frost-hardy enough to survive light freezes, meaning autumn plantings in a shaded area can produce well into November in many climates. The biggest mistake is planting these greens in warm weather, even in shade. Shade reduces heat stress but cannot eliminate it. Plant in early spring or early autumn for the best results, and you will harvest enough Asian greens from a single shaded corner to change how you cook entirely. Shade is not a limitation. It is simply a different growing condition, and the right plants thrive in it. Lettuce and spinach produce tender, mild leaves in low light. Kale and Swiss chard develop richer color. Arugula tastes even better. Peas improve the soil while producing food. Cilantro lasts longer before bolting. Sorrel keeps coming back year after year. Mint grows stronger and more flavorful, while Asian greens can turn a shady corner into a steady supply of fresh harvests. If you are a beginner, start with lettuce or spinach in the shadiest part of your garden. They are easy, fast, and will quickly change the way you think about shade. If you have more experience, try sorrel. Plant it once, and you can harvest from it for years. You may have started thinking shade was where gardening failed. Now you know it is simply a place for different plants to succeed.